Nyesom Wike is not fit to be a politician in Nigeria. He doesn't know how to lie. Professor Oni, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Nigerian professor of political science Michael Oni has disclosed that the executive governor of River State, Nyesom Wike, is not fit to be a politician in Nigeria because he does not know how to lie. Professor Michael Oni, who made the remarks at about 4 to 5 minutes into an interview, stressed that the executive governor of River State, Nyesom Wike, says things the way they are. According to the professor of political science, Wike does not know how to lie. Professor Michael Oni made the submission when he was reacting to the statement by the national chairman of the People Democratic Party, as quoted by Nyesom Wike, that he will resign if a presidential candidate emerged from a northern part of the country. According to Professor Michael Oni, a politician tells you A, you should believe. On this note, Michael Oni is of the opinion that Wike always says things the way they are. Yes, Wike does not sugarcoat things. You know, they come outside, can't tell you things so that you go like him. He's not the kind of person that does it at all. Wike is the kind of person that comes out. If it is A, he tells it is A. If it is B, he does not care. If you are demoralized, or if you start feeling anyhow about what he's told you, the guy no send the message. He's not even looking at your face at all. Prof. Wike have lied on a television set when he told Nigerians that he can never accept VP slot and ended his statement with never. But what is happening to him and the PDP is because he was denied the PDP VP slot. Well, Wike has come out to clear, that to say, look, that matter don't come and go. Even Iyocha Ayu, the national chairman of the People Democratic Party, came out and told Wike that he was going to step down if at the end of the day Inotara emerges as the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party. So why is he not stepping down too? My brother, on the convention, okay, Wike is one of the greatest liars. He did tell like at random, also he's a power drunker like our friend. But on the convention ground, Wike promised to support whoever emerges as the presidential candidate of a party. But what is he doing now? Maybe he was thinking that at least another Southerner will emerge. I was asking myself, just maybe. All right. My brother, on the convention ground, Wike promised to support whoever emerged as the presidential candidate of a party. But what is he doing now? Oh, okay. All right. Did you listen to his argument? Is the chairman of the party and the presidential candidate supposed to come from the presidential north? Exactly. That is what he's fighting for. That is exactly why he's coming out to say a lot of things. So since he was not given the VP position, he should keep quiet, Abi. All right. He still wants to support Atiku. If only Atiku and you will keep their promise. Thank you. People are not saying things the way they are. Hey, you got it wrong. Wike is simply fighting for fairness and justice. Listen, he's the only man standing on that strongly. My respect for Wike. What happened what happened at the convention? Is it normal? Not a gang up. Well, it is not normal, but Wike has come out to say that is no longer what he's looking at. It's not the bone of contention anymore. You're right. He said so, but that was before Tambo came back the second time on stage to step down for Atiku, which is wrong. They were given chances to talk. While must he be allowed again to address the delegates? All right. Has he accepted it? Think before you talk, even though you hate him with passion. If you do not know what to say, keep quiet. Okay. But me, the thing is, I have said it countless times, for those who do not know, that Wike is actually coming out to fight for the South, his South, which is where he's from. He's coming out to say that the People Democratic Party, PDP, all the national political offices are in the North. National chairman of the party, the North. Presidential candidate, the North. Board of trustees, the North. Now, the BOT chairman stepped down. He resigned recently. And Wike is coming out to say the BOT is not even a decision-making body. That the BOT is actually an advisory body, which means they can decide to advise the presidency or the party, and the party can decide not to take their advice or not, saying that it is either, the national chairman steps down or the presidential candidate. And in this case, Atiku cannot step down. He cannot step down now. It can't happen. So that is why he's now sincerely talking to IU to step down. And I don't even think if they're going to be giving him that particular position. I don't think he wants it. He just wants the right thing to be done. That is my own 2 cents. All right. Based on the agreement that, okay. All right. Are you minding this, Professor? Look at some of our professors. How many allegations made by Wike has proved right? Did he not vow to support whoever emerged as the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party? Did he not say that he saw a rapist among those who welcomed Shekara back to PDP? Has he been able to mention the name up until now and more? Well, everything, he gets how this matter used Bisha. Wike is fighting for you, but you comprehend it not. Wike is fighting for equity, and that all posts and slots in PDP must not be for the Northerners in the People Democratic Party only. The SAR should be carried along in the scheme of things, because the People Democratic Party should not be a Northern party, just like the All Progressive Congress has not become an Islamic party. There should be a general sense of belonging. That is what Wike is fighting for. This person understands better. All right. Winning an election is all about strategies and not blabbing. Atiku beat him to his games. Wike has people like Udom Emmanuel of Akwa Ibom and some others to step down for him. Why they didn't? You are blaming Tambuwal. What about Southern candidates? True, Sha. This is the person to talk. True. The normal thing is that it should be after the elections. It did not turn to produce the national chairman of a party after Uche Secondus. If the current national chairman stepped down and at the end of the party failed to win the election, what will be the calculation? Do another conversation for the chairman to go to the north or to remain in the south? Okay. Wike is fighting for himself and not for justice. Had it been Wike who speaks as the VP, he won't be making this noise like this. He will not say the national chairman should step down. Okay, well, this is your own 2 cents. All right. So, for all you that do not know, Wike is actually fighting for his fight. I don't know if his interest is behind what he's doing, but what he's actually doing is a just cause. He wants the political offices in the PDP, it should be shared fairly and equally. Now, this same equity, fairness, and justice, where they no greed, make them no greed allow for. Now, this lack of equity and fairness and justice, where they cause problem for Nigeria. Now, they cause problem for inside PDP and even APC. The thing we say, if we allow equity, fairness, and justice to reign in everything we do for this country, sanity, security, and things will get better for us.